All right, so let's go back to what we were doing. Can you still see my screen? Please let me know. All right, great. So let's go ahead and um, insert the pictures we want to use. Mind you, this I might not pick exactly the calendar management because it's been so long we did that, and to find it might be a bit tough. Okay, let me go to screenshots. I might find it there. I'll just pick any random one. Okay, it may not exactly be the calendar management stuff. Yes, I really don't know. Okay, I think I'm getting closer. Okay, this might be other tools though, but let's just use them anyway. Mm. Hmm. Okay, I think this one has to do with the acuity. So let me just add them. Acuity scheduling. Oh no, so all I ticked has gone off. Okay, because even at the top self consultation. Okay, I think we should work with this one now. It's getting too much. I just hope it doesn't cause problem because I uploaded them together. Okay, great. So I've uploaded some documents, some pictures, right? So let's start editing. So remember these 5 stuffs I showed you, right? You always have to make sure that you could pick behind the text or break text or something, but it depends. But I like wrap text. And then you also have to set it to fix on page so that you can always carry it around. You can move it around easily. So let's get to work. So this is the first one I'm editing, right? So you can always decide to change the size, adjust the size, so that you can fit in more than one picture inside. So let's do it across the images. Always make sure to fix on page so you can always adjust it. Then you can carry this one over to the first page and then drop. You do the same here. This one is a lot smaller, so it will fit in perfectly. Let's wrap text, fix on page. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so the doctor was Sarah Jones. Sarah. All right. So the next thing I do, right, once I have put the images I want to fix in one page, right? The next thing I do is to let me see if I can rearrange this so that it looks a lot better. Okay, I think this is better. Because I want okay. So once you've rearranged it to your taste, right? The next thing I do sometimes is to change the border color. So I do that by let me increase the weight to let's say 2 points or maybe 1 point. Let's say 1 point, right? And then I change the color. If I want it to be blue, I make it blue to make it stand out and look nice. So let's make it 2 points and let's see the color that's kind of, so you get something like this. I just hope this thing is recording because don't even know again.
It's on record.
Okay, because normally I would see this recording button very close to my screen, but now I'm not seeing it, so I'm a bit worried. All right, so you can see it. All right, thank you so much. So you do this across the images, right? Do this for all the images, and you change the color. If there is sometimes I use it when let's say I have calendar management, and then I have another let's say email, something that has to do with an email, right? I change the color. So everything pertaining to calendar management will have one color. Then everything regarding email management will have its own color. So I color code everything. So let me just do the what do they call it now? Let me do the header again so that people who would want to watch it later can do it. So I hope you understand now how I, do the whole,
Yes.
yeah, so this is just one step. I think I'll just use this one page for everything. Let me take out this other one. So I'll just use this one page. Mhm. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I have to do what do they call that thing now? The header again. Chain. I want to add a new page on. All right, so continue new page. So for those who probably missed the class and
How did you do the second page? Did it come? Did
okay,
it come automatically or you clicked
no,
on?
no. You just click enter until you get to new
Okay.
page. Yes. So
Okay.
let's start the header all over again. So first of all, you have to put in your name or whatever you want to put in. It mustn't be your name. You can, if you have a logo, you can also put in your logo. Medical virtual assistant. Okay. So you change the font to whatever you want to put it as. So I think I used to like popping. So let's use popping semi bold. I think this is what I even used. Then okay, we can leave this as area. Or let me see. Okay. So next you have to increase the size, obviously, because it's kind of too little. And then you have to go ahead and add an image. Okay, where did that one disappear to? All right. So we do this and then you click enter until you're satisfied with the positioning. Then always make sure that you save fix so that you can always adjust it to your taste. All right, so this is how you create your header for those that missed it. All right, so now that we've done that, you download your image, right? You download your PDF. So you download, choose PDF. Okay. So once you downloaded it, you go over to Canva. So once you go there, you want to create a new document, you want to upload, then we'll choose this file that we just created. It's uploading. All right, so there you have it, right? Our first page and then the second page. We don't really need this one though, but you can even use this as your template. You do all your works here on Canva, you add the images here on Canva so that you can just play around with it. It's all up to you. Then you make your one page PDF, right, on your Google Word or document. I don't know if that makes sense. That's just another option anyway, if you like Canva. So once you have done that, I go ahead to, I don't know if you've, in the assignments you've seen, you normally see some bubbles coming out explaining what I'm doing. So let me show you how I do that. So you go to elements and you click, let's use this box as our text box. So you adjust it. So that's the reason why I gave those spaces before, so that I can fit in my text. So let's move it around. Yeah, it's kind of too big. Okay. So next thing we want to duplicate. I want to duplicate it so that I can also use it here and here as well to explain what I'm doing. So I play around with it until I'm comfortable with the arrangement. If I'm okay with the arrangement, right? I don't like this color, so let's use another color. Mm. Mm. Okay, it's closer to the image. So let's use this one. So you pick the color you want to use. And then once you're okay with that, let's choose an arrow. Let's see if I've used an arrow recently. Okay, great. I have. So you play around, adjust the angle. If you want this one to be the one pointing this way, right? You adjust it. Right? And then you also duplicate. Duplicate. Right? So you play around with it. Oops. Play around with it to duplicate. Play around with it. And there you have it. You have your arrow. So I usually like to change the color. Let's use, this is not the arrow I usually use though. The arrow I usually use has like, nah. Okay, let's use this one. All right, so once you're satisfied with what you have, I'm going to reduce this. Once you're satisfied with what you have, right, you can go ahead and add your text. So you do that by clicking text, add a text box, and there you have it. So for this one, we can say, let's use this other one as an example. Oh, that one have to do with calendar. Okay, let's say here we put, or we scheduled an appointment with James Carter. So this is getting too long. So you press enter and it breaks it up, right? So you fix it into the text, Carter using, you enter again using Google Calendar. So once you've done that, you position it. Once you're okay with that, you can either change the font size. I like poppins. Change the font size. Okay. Then you also adjust it. Yeah, you adjust it. You can also play with, if you want it to be bold. Okay, I have 10 minutes until this ends, but I think I'm done with it anyway. So you can change the color. No, that color is terrible. You can change the color. Okay, you can change the color and all that. So you fill in all the text boxes, and when you're done, you download. So you click download. Oh, let me just duplicate it and just put it everywhere so that it looks nice. So once you fill in everything, right, you're good to go. Once you've done that, you download it as a PDF. Exactly. Download it as a PDF. So let's just download our current page. Let's not waste that data because that's the only one we worked with. All right. So once that is done, there you have your work. And that's your portfolio. Wow. Yeah, so that's it. Very easy, very straight to the point. It looks good. And then you can submit this to whoever you're applying for with, or you can just put it as your portfolio on Upwork and stuff like that. So there you have it. That's all. Thank you for joining the the presentation of the work.
Really appreciate. So this is how we're going to do for other topics.
Yes, for everything, every single thing you did, you can do it this way. And when you're also, this is just like a mini portfolio. If you want to make a comprehensive portfolio, you would also do it this way. But personally, I think I would use PowerPoint for that. But you can also still do it this way. To just be a PDF format and then they just go through everything. You understand? You can even use Canva as well to make your more elaborate portfolio that will have calendar management, Dr. Chrono, CRA management, patient support, everything will just be in one. So this is just like a guide. You can also use this as well. So yes, that's it. Thank you for coming. And if you need any other assistance or help, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
You guys have any questions before I go? If I forget to mention that. Any
Okay,
questions?
yes, please. I have a question. I joined in late. Good morning.
Okay, it will be recorded. There's a recording, so you can always watch it. Well, still ask your questions. So we have 7 minutes.
Thank you. All right, thank you. So I just wanted to ask, how did you get the colored
Okay, the colored document. Oh, I didn't mention that. It's a
free
setup.
sheet, yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I actually didn't mention it. It's actually a setup I did. So you go to your Google document, right? And you click file. When you click file, you come down to page setup. So that way you can set up the color. So you can pick the color. If you pick yellow,
Right. Thank you
it
very
turns to
much. It
yellow.
will become okay,
Exactly.
perfect.
So that's how you
Thank
do
you very
it.
much.
You're welcome. So thank you for actually bringing that up. I totally forgot. So any other questions before I end it? No other question. Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Oguna, do you want to say something?
No.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.